just like we've said before, we are going to watch and see how this game is going to end up between Finland, Nigeria, and Biafra. That is the bottom line. All of us are watching. We are doing everything possible. And we believe in the not too distant time, Obatobie is going to join us. With all the lies Nigerian government has lied against Obatobie, there might be restrictions to Imago things he can say and things he cannot say. And I totally understand that. And I believe all of you here understand that. Just like when our own Onyendu, as he is being restricted, there are things that they don't want him to say. There are things they don't want him to do. Because the criminals are going to capitalize on that. So when they restrict some of the things he said, all of us here should be able to understand that that is per se protocol. And the Imago, somebody that is being restricted, there is a limit to what that person can say or do. That is a very common thing that all of us have to do. I'm also happy. Biafrans are also happy that Nigeria recognized that my humble self, Dr. Orobweze, is the Deputy Prime Minister, the second in command to His Excellency Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. If all the Nigerian newspapers, all the Nigerian leadership recognizes that, I don't know who you are to think otherwise. So you can continue to operate in the black market. But at the end of the day, you will know that the leadership of the United States of Biafra, Obatobie has laid the structure from day one, and nobody can tamper with that. We are ready to work with everyone, but we have only one government, and we must ensure we have discipline in our government. And that discipline goes to my humble self. I also want to use this opportunity to let Biafrans know that our attorney Levy was able to communicate with His Excellency yesterday.
Oh.
Yes. And after that, he sent a message to me. And he also sent a message I'm going to pass on to you right now.
Oh, glory to God.
Oh.
Then Prime Minister is
God.
We were very happy yesterday. We will continue. We will continue to do what we are doing peacefully. Obatobie wants us to, again, I know the message is not for us. He talked about the social media chaos that Ofodunebu, you know. We know that that message, we are clear on that message, as all those that are following his footsteps, all those that are guarding our what we do online, all those that are following whatever Obatobie has instructed, what he was doing with us before this incident is what I know we are doing. We are not deviating. We are not changing. But Obatobie sent a message to Attorney Levy that the social media chaos, the social media madness, I am that it should stop. It should stop. It should stop. Mandine is going to call why not on way to come and social media approval a point. Mandina Asiasini in Hanasi. Obatobie has sent a message that should stop overall. And we are very, very happy. I was very, very happy. And probably we have to, like I said, we must continue what we are doing. He was limited to what he can say, again, because of the restrictions, which we know. Even though Obatobie has been allowed to, there is a relaxation in the communication, but there is also some restrictions. And all of us here should be able to know that when you are restricted, with all the lies Nigerian government has lied against Obatobie, there might be restrictions to Imago things he can say and things he cannot say. And I totally understand that. And I believe all of you here understand that. Just like when our own Onyendu, as he is being restricted, there are things that they don't want him to say. There are things they don't want him to do because the criminals are going to capitalize on that. So when they restrict some of the things he said, all of us here should be able to understand that that is per se protocol. And the imago, somebody that is being restricted, there is a limit to what that person can say or do. That is a very common thing that all of us have to do. So even our attorney is just kind of limited to imago question, things that Obatobe can say and all that, which he understood. I totally understood. And I believe all Biafrans will be able to understand that. Just like when we were in Finland, I keep giving that example when there was an instruction from Obatobe that imago cancel the redeclaration of Biafra, that we should cancel that. So all of us here that have been following Obatobe, we know that now, imago, even under gunpoint, such words, but him saying that should be able to let us all know the restrictions that Finland is applying. So we will allow the process to play out, just like we've said before. We are going to watch and see how this game is going to end up between Finland, Nigeria, and Biafra. That is the bottom line. All of us are watching. We are doing everything possible. And we believe in the not too distant time, Obatobe is going to join us.
For this channel, we know they encourage violence or chaos, or are we doing any illegal activities. Our aim now to make the people know what they happen inside the United States of Biafra. So if you really want to be updated, try to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. The DPM stroke the COS of the United States of Biafra, Ngozi Orabeze, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, she don't shake the Nigerian government this weekend with what she do. They did not see it coming. And right now, the guy Dian, yes, so the guy Dian, they don't collect that gist, spread them. In as much as they can add a twist of lie for inside the gist, but they still spread them. Yes. So as it did, my people, the Musa and Bianca Ojukulana, so they don't they cry again, no, because it be like say as they try to make sure say this Biafran something they close up, they work anymore. They cannot hold down the spirit of Biafra, because the spirit of Biafra has come to dig out the secret, has come to scatter Nigeria, because this one I don't know as they want to take Kodula. Yes, when Ngozi Orabeze came out to make that news on the Thursday 30th of January 2025, she said she wants to take another twist. She wants to start by action. In as much as a lot of people wey dey homeland, they draw their hand for ears, make they dey careful. Anyway, before we enter that particular homeland home, because e get two people wey dey miss as I dey talk to now right now. They look for husband and wife because they declare themselves as Biafras. But that will not stop Biafra from coming, but we have to be careful. Now see wetin the Guardian newspaper talk, because make una cool down, make I read am for una, make una for take trace the lie wey dey for this thing and the truth wey dey for inside. They start by line. They say the loyalist of the detained Biafra separatist leader. Now, this loyalist wey they talk, now the DPM and the COS of the United States of Biafra, who is Ngozi Orabeze. So instead of them to say the Deputy Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, they can't twist and they don't want to give am power, which they later bow. But they don't want to start them like that. Make I read them exactly the way we said the take writer. As now they see them on our screen. They say the loyalists of the 10 Biafra separatist leader, Simon Ekpa, have proposed the formation of 40 states within the southeast region to be collectively known as the United States of Biafra, UNQUEM. This one na the DPM of the United States of Biafra. Na she talk this one. She say she want them to be known as the United States of Biafra. I'm happy for the fact that Guardian newspaper don carry this thing, because the Guardian now go spread for Nigeria. If they fit even talk am for news, if other news station, because other news station they used to react to what is in the newspaper. So if they really want to react well, they will talk about this thing. They also demanded that the Nigerian police and the military force vacate the southeast region. This declaration was made on Friday while Ekpa remains in Finnish custody on the charges related to terrorism. Ekpa, a Nigerian Finnish citizen, was arrested in Finland in November 2024 alongside 4 others on suspicion of terror-related activities, including incitement of violence, including incitement of violence in Nigeria. That this one now be the lie why I say they follow lie, because they are looking for the way that they will present this story, they will present this news, so the Nigerian government will not be angry with them. Now wetin they find with that one? Apart from that, they would have gone straight forward and say it the way it is, but they want to twist it so that the Nigerian government no go see say they try support Biafra. That's why I said they told the truth and they still lie for inside. So they said that the Nigerian government have been in communication with the Finnish authorities seeking Ekpa's extradition to face charge in Nigeria. The Chief of Defence Staff, General Christopher Musa, confirmed that the necessary requirements for extradition have been forwarded to the Finnish government. My people, this particular one wey be say General Musa Christopher talk now, e get one guy, one Biafra guy like that, wey don counter this thing, say the evidence wey be say they carry go give Finnish government. The Finnish government are calling them to come and explain what this evidence is all about. The Finnish government is calling on General Christopher Musa to come and explain this particular one wey he talk, like make he come explain the document wey he carry come. General Christopher Musa don run, he no gree go again. Instead, they come dey use Bianca Ojukwu, make they see whether Bianca Ojukwu go fit penetrate, make they see whether they go fit use Bianca Ojukwu carry get wetin they want, because wetin they plan no be wetin they see. They were thinking that if they carry any type of evidence and go, that the Finnish government will say, oh, you people should carry this guy as a criminal. But as e take like this, e be like say this one don twist on top of Christopher Musa head, because according to wetin that guy talk, Christopher Musa was not able to protect, like to wetin they call am, he was not able to explain that evidence. So that means he went online, he copied evidence or stole evidence and brought it to Finland. Now he cannot defend that particular evidence. Now let's continue. This is when now they are trying to say the truth, because this Guardian, they have already lied initially. They don't they lie all this one. Right now they come back to the truth, they thought is the way it take be. So right now they now call the Deputy Prime Minister and Chief of Staff of the United States of Biafra, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. Now they call am wetin she be, Deputy Prime Minister and the Chief of Staff, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. In a statement on Friday, warned the Nigerian police, so make una hear, and she don't warn the Nigerian police, she warned the Nigerian military men, she warned the non-state actors where they act film, all the people be say they use Biafra land, they act film, say may they vacate the southeast region and some of the portions of the south and other territories. This one they don't give warning. We could not listen. According to them, the thought Orabeze said the decision follows passage of 11 bills proposed by the United States of Biafra cabinet in a visual meeting held on Thursday, 30th January 2025. She reutterly said that there is only one government led by the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, deputized by herself. Now, Dr. Ngozi Orebeze said the new organization is proposing bills, including now the bill wey be say they don pass right now in the United States of Biafra. It includes number one, constitution bill, a tax for oil companies, all the oil company wey dey United States of Biafra. Dr. Ngozi Orebeze, the Prime Minister, tok say una go dey pay tax. And foreign companies also in the United States of Biafra una get bill. A voluntary bill on business owners, so everybody wey dey do buying and selling in the United States of Biafra, Ngozi Orebeze say una get bill. Now, another bill wey be say she pass na the bill to prohibit all non-state actors, all the people dey use our houses for Southeast, dey do film. Dr. Ngozi Orebeze, the deputy prime minister, don talk say una go dey pay tax. And another bill wey she enter now na a bill for the defence of the USB territories. Now, the USB, United States of Biafra, has been shaking for a while right now because the defence no come strong again. But the DPM, Dr. Ngozi Orebeze, she don talk say she don recruit army wey go dey do the work. So right now, the people of Biafrans are waiting for solution. They want to see action, just like this kind of action wey shock people. So Dr. Ngozi Orebeze added that the cabinet passed the conscription bill, the printing and circulation of the currency. So they want to start printing, circulating currency in the Southeast. The international passport and driver license bill, the decentralization of the military bill, the dissolving of the Brigade cabinet bill, and the bill to adopt United States of Biafra official addresses. She said implementation of the bills is quest for the progress of Biafra. The decision becomes a turning point in the history of the United States of Biafra, Dr. Ngozi Orebeze noted. In perspective, the bills mandate the administrators of the 40 Biafran states to be called governors, while the head of department become commissioners. For instance, we now have the state of Oha Ukwu governor. The prohibition mandates the immediate cessation and withdrawal of Nigerian military and police from the 40 states of Biafra. Over 120 cabinet members, including 40 state administrators, departmental secretaries, and head of country legions, and other cabinet members were present during the visual meetings. So this one na the bill wey be say the COS, Dr. Ngozi Orebeze, she don pass, and so many cabinet voted, and they now reach out to agreement. Make I know wetin una think for comment section. Now that the news has gotten to the Guardian newspaper, what will the government do about it? Will they take action? Will they go away from the government house, or will they wait for Dr. Ngozi Orebeze to come and do her worst? Let me know what you guys take in the comment section. Anyway,
said 13 lawyers from different countries that comprises the EU, European Union, including Finland themselves. Lawyers coming together from different countries, the powerful nations like America, powerful nations like Russia, powerful nations from Ukraine, powerful nations like even Finland themselves, making up what? How many? In total of 18 to defend Simon Ekpa. That means that young man is not guilty. That means that young man have not committed the crime that Nigeria accused him of. That means that young man will defeat Nigeria. You know, his lawyer said it in Finland, said it loud. Tabani said, Professor Tabani said that Simon Ekpa is going to win Nigeria. and he's going to win his case anywhere in the world. You remember, he said it, and now they are coming in different. You know what it means for different lawyers from different countries, with a different brain, with a different ideology, with a different understanding. They are studied differently, coming out to say that they are going to defend this young man. And I give God the glory that they are not Nigerian lawyers, that Nigeria can stand up and bribe for them to turn the truth upside down. You understand? And yes, and the two, the judge that is going to handle the matter is not going to be a Nigerian judge. The one that will be looking at the cause of the federal might and the cause of the federal government, in whom that the president or the governor have the final say over him or her in the court. You understand? So that is why I am very, very much happy and glad that this development has come up. And this time around, they will put Nigeria to the world, because it is the high time that Nigeria to realize themselves. How can you wake up and say somebody like me that I'm a terrorist? How can you look at me and you call me a terrorist? You say that I'm IPOB. You say, no, when you mention IPOB, you are calling Igbos, including Bianco Juku, what a terrorist. That is what it means. You know the injustice of that? Do you know what that means? Do you know the emperor that followed that? See, hear me and hear me clearly. It is the high time we call a spade a spade. You know, I've been telling you people that over there, Finland, I saw the Alexandra Sloan coming out publicly to announce it that there is nothing that will make them to release Simon Ekpa to Nigeria. He said it publicly. You understand me? Because there are many things that Nigeria is lacking in terms of that. So you see why I've been saying it before and I'm repeating it again. Thank God the man of God, I'll come out and say it again for you people to hear. I cannot just come and begin to tell you lies of things I'm not sure. So now, them standing, coming May, and let me tell you, Nigeria will not go. And I'm even using this opportunity to advise Nigeria, if they don't want to mess themselves up, if they don't want to ridicule themselves, you know, Nigeria image is already going down. As I speak to you now, do you know that Donald Trump and Mr. President Tinubu, Nigeria per se, is having a serious issue, of which Tinubu now is thinking of going to remove the Nigerian embassy that is in Washington. Yes, as I speak to you now.
Is this not an alleged news?
Baba, when we finish, do your findings. As we finish, go and do your findings. Serious matter, serious issue. Which kind of just start work? It's already assumed of it and they have been there before. So he did not start the work with me. He knows what he's saying. And the same man, the same Trump will say that Africans should build their place. And many Africans are angry. Why should they say so? He's encouraging you. He wants you to the place. He doesn't want you to continue relying on them or depending on them. Your wife will give the next thing you sell your property, you sell land. Send your wife to America to go and give birth. And they call him a citizen of America. Now you have cancelled it. And I give God the glory and I still encourage him to do more. All these our politicians. Do you know that the money that the Europeans are eating are our money? The money they rent to us and they still charge us for percentage our money. Our politicians will carry our money and go to Obodo and drop it and dump it to them. The same Oyibo people, Nigeria will go to them and ask them for loan. And they will carry the same money that Nigeria dumped there and return it back to Nigeria and still charge Nigeria another percentage in return. Is it not foolishness? It is the high time that we wake up, and that is what Donald Trump wants us to know. That is what he wants to educate us. That is what he wants every citizen for Africa. Both the leaders, wake up and do the needful. Develop your land, develop your place, and they call it a bad thing. You understand? So, and that is why Biafra has seen it, and that is why Donald Trump invited Biafra, because Donald Trump has seen it that these are the people that is coming out that want to do that thing that is expecting from Africa. because we want to, the Biafrans are coming. We want to stand and start to build our own economy and develop our own side. Even Donald Trump too will seek for visa to come Biafra. You get it now. So that is what he saw in Biafra vision, and that was why he embraced Biafra. You get it now. So because that is what we want. We want to build our country. We want to build Africa. We want to make Africa to know the things that previous leaders failed to make them to understand. You understand? So all these things are the point that Trump saw in Biafra. And all these things are the things that Simon Ekpa makes so seriously, and he makes it so clearly that the whole world should see our vision, our ambition, and our mission. And by so doing, the 18 lawyers now from different countries have vowed to defend him, because they have looked at the charter, the file, the document, and they saw that yes, that this man is presenting something that is reasonable. You know, Oyibo always think of, they want something reasonable before they will pay attention to it. Okay, so that's why you see different lawyers from different countries coming together to back him up and to defend him in the court of law. Coming May. So they are waiting, you know, you have already said it, is waiting for Nigeria to come and defend themselves.
But don't you come and defend himself?
I am not Nigerian, neither am I the president.
But if the Ekpa Council or the 18 lawyers are willing and saying that they are ready to defend Simon Ekpa in Finland, do you not think Nigeria themselves to have their own, you know, lawyers willing to bring
Nigeria have lawyers. The kind lawyer that Nigeria have is not up to standard lawyers. They don't have standard lawyers. Listen to me. Why did I say this? If you watch, if actually we have a standard lawyers or and court and whatsoever here in Nigeria, Nigeria will not be like this. What is going on in this country will not be going on.